Hello, my darlings. Welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Ocean Moonflower, and I am very happy to have you up here at the channel today. We are doing new moon and Cancer readings for all 12 zodiac signs. And let's start by taking a look at the astrological chart, shall we? Let's see, where did it go? Oh my. Bear with me, my loves. I need to open it for us. I apparently closed it down. Okay. We got it now. Sharing our screen. Okay, everybody. So, as you see, this is our astrological chart for the time of the new moon in Cancer. The time of the new moon in Cancer is 1831 GMT time, which is 2:31 p.m. now, which was 9 minutes ago from the time that I started this on July 17th, 2023. So, as you see, we have the moon in Cancer in the ninth house. The ninth house is the house that oversees all of the things such as study and knowledge and foreign travel and things that are eccentric, thus the hat, things that are eccentric and things of that nature. So with Cancer in the ninth house, we have a strong emotional energy sitting here in the ninth house, which is a little bit unusual. Cancer is extremely sensitive, extremely nurturing. And with this particular new moon in the ninth house, there's a heightened intuition and a heightened sense of emotions, encouraging you to do some study, do some travel, to incorporate your family in that sort of thing as well, since Cancer does typically rule the fourth house, which is the house of family. We do see that since they are associated with those typically, then there will be a stronger significance to bringing family into the forefront of your mind when it comes to summer travel in general. I'm sure many of you are taking vacations or planning vacations or just coming back from vacations. The energy of a new moon lasts for 30 days. So the heightened energy where you would want to, work on crystals, do rituals, do things of that nature, manifestation work, you'd want to do that within the first 36 hours. So between now and Thursday, 2:30 p.m., 2:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that is when you would want to work on a manifestation list or work on, what you're going to be doing in the next month. Taking a look at the future, home and family, things associated with home, family, commitment, relationships. Those are important. Also travel, also long range plans. Super important. Exploring new horizons. We already talked about that. I'm just looking at my notes, my loves. That's pretty much about it. Communication, teaching, learning, things of that nature. But this particular new moon will affect each sign a little bit differently. So when we look at the sign of Cancer, and we're talking about a Cancer would be technically the first house of Cancer. So although it's the ninth house in the transit, it can also have to do with your self-image, Cancer, how you feel about yourself, the things that you view as being perceived by others, your self-confidence, things of that nature are also wrapped up in this particular new moon. So it's super important. Let's see what we've got for the sign of Cancer. Let me pop over to myself, stop share. There we go. All right. I'm trying to get used to all this technology stuff. Thank you for your patience. All right. Cancer, my loves. Let's see what we've got for you for this new moon in Cancer. What message do you have for Okay, flying cards, Cancer. We are getting off to a doozy of a start. I can't see any of them. They're all face down. There's 4 that went flying. Okay, 5, and we're going to stop there because it ended on home and family. Your final card is that of the 4 of Wands. Ooh, my. We got a reversal. Not too sure about this reversal, Cancer. Not one I like to see reversed. Okay, overall energy for you is that of the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is fears, worries of our own making. Looking at, since we are looking at the bigger picture, right? Ninth house, things related to home, things related to family, but also travel, teaching, learning, things of that nature. It could be your children's, school as well, going off to school, things of that nature. And so a lot of times when we see the Eight of Swords, it's those fears that really they may have no basis. Sometimes they do. I will validate that if you're dealing with fear. Sometimes those fears are real, or at least they feel real, right? But with the Eight of Swords, we have this beautiful ability to release ourselves from those fears and say, you know what? I'm not going to let fear rule me. I'm going to move forward regardless. I'm going to keep going regardless. Well, we have here that this new moon is going to bring in some piece of news. Page of Coins could involve a child, though. So if you've got a child going off to school, you've got a child, about to do some travel, this may be a little bit of a fear for you. Maybe you're not going with that child on a trip. The Page of Coins could be news of a new job. It could be news of money up ahead. It could be news of anything, which is really cool. However, this news, while it also seems to give you hope for the future, this news causes a little bit of uncomfortable energy as well. So we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse. Love this one in the reverse. Hope ensues. So there is hope. There is hope for you for the future based on some sort of news you will be receiving over the next 30 days, 28 days. And then we have this Nine of Cups in the reverse. Now, Cancer, you are a water sign, so you are going to be more prone to the potential of addictions, to the potential of overindulgence. So do be careful of that, because this could indicate perhaps you get this news and it's so exciting. You go out and you party. You go out and you party because it's giving you hope. It's really exciting. It's really wonderful. But then as soon as you get past this feeling of, okay, this is great, I've got hope, we're moving forward, right? You're moving forward towards something. Then what happens is there's a lot of overthinking. Oh my goodness, is this the right decision? Did you make the right decision? Did you not? There's this strong focus on what sort of difficulties, what sort of struggles may this opportunity bring. It could be with regards to a marriage, because we do have celebration. It could be with regards to a new home, buying a home. Just a note, if you're going to buy a home in Florida, I'm your girl for a home loan, all right? Or an investment property throughout the US, you let me know. So with the Four of Wands here, it's almost like for some people, sometimes buyers get buyer's remorse, where it's like, oh no, what did I do? What was I thinking? Let me take some cards on this, Cancer. Cancer, with the new moon in your first house, it's indicative of the fact that you should look at your personal appearance. Is there anything you want to change with your appearance? Feel free to go a little eccentric, because the new moon in Cancer is actually in the ninth house. Is there anything that you want to change with regards to, how you're perceived by others? Oh, wow. Seven of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Well, you have hope. So something that was moving very slowly, or perhaps was moving along and you didn't want it to, is coming to an end. It looks like you'll be happy about that. But yet there's this Seven of Swords energy where you're kind of staying put. It's almost like you get this news, you get this exciting news, but there's a hold, there's a delay. And in this delay, there's this questioning, what do you do during this time frame? And that seems to kick up the overthinking. Cancer, what you need to focus on is your eye on the prize. All right. Eye on the prize, the new home up ahead, the family that's coming together, the family that's reuniting, the family that's taking the trip together. Focus on, perhaps the engagement, perhaps the wedding. Focus on something up ahead that is going to bring you happiness, and that will help you to get past this difficult energy of the Eight of Swords. All right. That was for Cancer. And that was also for anybody who has Cancer in their first house. Now, let me show you. You're probably wondering, how can I tell which house Cancer is in? Let me share that screen with you once again. Da, da, da. All right, my dears. So when you get your own birth chart, you can get your birth chart up at astro-seek.com. Astro-seek.com is a very good place to get a really quick horoscope and see your birth chart. You can also use astrology, other astrology apps. I'm not a fan. There's one that I'm not a fan of because it has a tendency to be inaccurate, and that's one of the apps on the phone. I think it starts with a C. I can't remember the name. A lot of people are using it now, but some people have found that their rising sign and their moon sign has been inaccurate on the app. So just be careful of that. I like timelines. Like I said, so what we do, take a look at this wheel right here. When you get your own birth chart, you will have a wheel as well. There will be numbers 1 through 12. There'll be these lines 1 through 12. What you need to do is see where Cancer at the 24 degrees 55 would be on your birth chart and see which house it is. Is it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Once you figure out which house that's in, then you'll know which part of today's reading to watch. Cancer house 1 or the next one. So we are going to go backwards when we're looking at houses. So rather than going forwards in astrological order, we're going to go slightly backwards. We're going to go to Gemini next. Because for Gemini's first house, Cancer is the second. We started at the first house. So now we're going to jump to the second. So we're going to take a look at Gemini. Gemini. All right. So Cancer in, oh, I didn't share the house, did I? I'm sorry, my loves. Let me go back. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I shared the screen. So as you see here, right, we have a wheel that shows 12 houses, and they're all numbered. We have the new moon here at 24 degrees 55. So you can either compare your birth chart to a transit of this particular time frame, which is the July 17th, 14:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 18:31 GMT, and see where the new moon falls in your chart. Which of these houses does it fall in? And that's the section you would want to watch for today's video. So as I said, we're not going to go in astrological order, which would take us to Leo. We're going to go backwards because Cancer is in Gemini's second house. So we're hopping over to the second house now. All right. Let's see. Stop share. There we go. Ooh, I'm getting it. I'm getting there, Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you, or those of you that have Cancer in your second house. What is this new moon going to bring for the sign of Gemini, please? Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. We have the Magician. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Ooh. Okay. One more. You got a big message, Gemini. I don't know who you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the next 28 days. But all I got to say, Gemini, is watch your back. Watch your back. The devil and the magician to me are somebody highly manipulative. I hate to use this word because I think it's overused in society today, but it could be somebody who's very narcissistic in nature, somebody who has a need for control, somebody who could be verbally abusive or physically abusive. If either of those, please seek help. Keep yourself out of all potential harm's way. This particular person, I do see, let me just note. Oh, wow. I do see that I will bring these other cards up in a minute. I see karmic justice. You know, the justice card, literally karmic justice. Karmic justice due to this person treating you badly. And I do see it's coming your way because I see that your angels, your guides, somebody out there in the universe is seeing what this person is doing to you or what they are saying to you or how they are treating you behind closed doors. What's going on outside of your vision? It's being seen, and spirit is stepping in with this wheel of fortune and saying, all right, enough is enough is enough. Down with this person, Gemini. Spirit saying no more manipulation, no more control. Karmic justice time. We're changing things up. That's what the universe is saying here. Changing things up for you, Gemini. Bringing you stability, bringing you financial gain for your hard work and efforts, bringing you a sense of peace, bringing you a karmic reward as a result of your perseverance. And what is that reward, dear Gemini? We have the Queen of Cups as the outcome, something that's going to make you very happy. But we also have the King of Cups and the Chariot and the overall energy. So I do feel somebody very loving, very kind, very close to you is going to be bringing this news. Gemini, with the new moon in Cancer in your second house, that rules cash flow, that rules movable goods, such as a car, such as a couch, you know, such as a TV, an Xbox, you know. It movable goods and money. And so I do believe that what we see here is we see some karmic justice to turn around your financial situation, no matter what it might be, as a result of somebody manipulative treating you poorly. The universe is stepping in and correcting that bullshit. So that's awesome. All right, Gemini, that's what I got for you. After Gemini, we go to Taurus. Taurus, the new moon in Cancer, would be in your third house. Third house. Third house is ruling over communication, technology, the internet marketing for our Tauruses that are building businesses, social media, YouTube. YouTube. Hey, Fusion, you're a Taurus. What you doing with your online presence? I know you were going to be doing some streaming. Have you gotten to it yet? All right, Taurus, let's see what we've got for you. Also, be careful of your emails, Taurus. Watch and rewatch them. Go over every contract, everything that you get in writing to fine detail. Taurus and this new moon. Taurus. Ooh, my goodness. Alrighty then. That card really had to come out. Taurus, Cancer is going to be playing a part with regards to your family for certain. I definitely see that very, very strongly. And we see the Chariot. But interestingly, we also have the World here. And we have the Six of Swords. I feel that there may be some travel up ahead for you, Taurus. It may be important for you to keep that in mind. For those of you that know that travel is coming up in the next 28 days, expect some delays and frustration with regards to travel. Expect the potential for some travel to be canceled or rerouted, detoured, something of that nature. The only reason I say that is because the Six of Swords has come out with the Ten of Wands, which is frustration, stress, strain, burdens, and difficulties. So, Taurus, let's look at the rest of it because it looks great. So, Taurus, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who's got a lot of energy to them. They're very much entrepreneurial. They are great at networking, super attractive, high chemistry. You know, this person is hot stuff and they know it. You may be dealing with somebody who walks around with that energy. Could be your partner because we definitely have the Four of Wands here, indicating family, indicating a relationship. For those of you that are dealing with twin flames, you know, the Four of Wands is here as well. Cancer also got that. So if Leo and Cancer play a part in your twin flame connections, that may be important to note. But we definitely see a strong connection to a person who's inspiring you, as well as friends and family, spending time with friends and family. It could be that you're going to be traveling in the next 28 days with friends and family. There'll be a lot of communication, which is good because it rules over your third house. A lot of communication, a lot of looking up things online, you know, getting inspired, having ideas, and trying to figure out how to make them work. So this is fantastic. And then we have the essence of celebration, home, spending that time with family. Now we have the Death card here. I almost said the Scorpio card. So Taurus, you might be dealing with the Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart. I feel like there's a situation with regards to family that may have not been positive in the past. Whatever difficult cycle you may have gone through with this person is coming to an end to bring about something more positive. However, there's more stress and strain on the horizon with this person, and hopefully that will resolve relatively quickly. All right, my dears, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Love and light. Taurus in third house, Moon in Cancers. So let's move on to the fourth house. Taurus. Thank you very much for joining me today. So prior to Taurus, we have Aries. Aries, Cancer is in your fourth house. Fourth house. Fourth house is home, family, mothers, children, you know, in a roundabout way. Usually children show up in the fifth house, but if you're looking at family in general. All right. What message do you have for the sign of Aries for the new moon in Cancer, please, Spirit? New moon in Cancer for Aries. All right. Two more. Oh my goodness. Your cards are falling everywhere. Hold on. I feel like I need to switch decks for you. New moon in Cancer for the sign of Aries. Keep in mind that there will be a heightened emotional sensitivity in your family environment. People might get their feelings hurt rather easily. There could be some misunderstandings. Try to show some patience with your family members. All right, Aries? All right. Ooh, this microphone. It's driving me batty. Okay. Aries, please, for the new moon and Cancer. It's interesting that I would tell you to be cautious of emotional sensitivity. We got four cards in the reverse. The deck is upright, and there you are. Okay. Four of Cups. I see drama, Cancer or Aries. I wish there was not going to be drama for you, Aries. If it's fourth house, if your Cancer, new moon in Cancer is in your fourth house, or you are in Aries, I see drama. I see negative memories being brought back due to unhappiness, family dissension, family having trouble getting along. We see an immature person here, somebody uh, who basically is pushing your buttons, Aries. This could be a client, or this could be somebody in your family. Usually when we get the page, it's somebody usually under the age of 20, or between 20 and 30. And then we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I feel like the Seven of Wands in reverse indicates that it's like you don't have any more fight left in you, right? So it's interesting. I see Four Cups here, and I think this is very important for you, Aries. It's almost like I feel like there's going to be four different situations. One where you finally say, enough is enough. Let me hear what you have to say. And the other three in which you're in this energy of, okay, this reminds me of something from the past. It's not good. I've got a bad feeling. And then there's another where it's like, well, everybody's going to be unhappy. Nobody's, in a really good place here for family wise. Like maybe the entire family is stressing over something. And then this will be somebody argumentative, somebody difficult, somebody childish, extremely immature and young. And then Aries, this is you saying, I give up. I surrender. I surrender. Fine. Y'all go do whatever you want to do. I'm going to remain strong. So here you have the strong Queen of Wands energy, where you decide you're not going to let these people get to you, where you decide that all of these situations that are outside of your control, you're not going to deal with. You're going to remain strong. You're going to remain confident, and you're going to keep it together. In fact, you may be keeping your family together with this card, because the Queen of Wands is pretty strong and confident. She's really good at gathering and rallying a group of people. And it's very possible, Aries, that in the next 28 days, you might have to keep your family together, because some difficult news might be coming your way, and it might be overwhelming for you and overwhelming for others. But you are going to be the strong one that keeps everybody in line and together. So that's what I have for you, Aries. New moon in Cancer. Looks like a doozy for you. Normally they're great. Okay, Aries. Let's take a little look-see back at our chart, and I'll show you some things. All right, here we are back at our lovely astro chart, and we looked at Aries. And if you count, Aries would be house 1, Taurus house 2, Gemini house 3, Cancer house 4. So the new moon and the sun were both in the sign of Cancer, 4th house for Aries. So a lot of family situations going on there. For Pisces, this is good news for Pisces, because Pisces, this is your 5th house. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Taking you all back to grade school. So for Pisces, Cancer is in the 5th house. The fifth house is wonderful. It rules over children. It rules over fun. It rules over romance, like all the really great, fun, new stuff, right? So that's really fantastic. So if you have the new moon in Cancer in your 5th house, or if you're Pisces and you're not sure where it is in your chart, harness this energy of the new moon in Cancer in the 5th. Let's see what you've got coming to you. It's for Pisces, please. Pisces, new moon in Cancer. moon cycle. New moon in Cancer, moon cycle for Pisces. New moon in Cancer, moon cycle for Pisces. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, this looks really good. Wow. Oh, I got chills on this. This is lovely. All right. Pisces, Six of Wands. Victory, my loves. Six of Wands is victory. Victory, victory, victory. Woo. All right. So where's this victory? Could be with regards to job, could be with regards to money, could be with regards to romance, since, romance is the fifth house. It seems to involve either yourself as this perseverant king of coins, which the king of coins doesn't give up on shit. Nothing. Just try to knock a king of coins down. It doesn't matter who you are. Try to knock that king of coins down. Sounds like a Pisces from the standpoint of not giving up, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Pisces? So either you've been persevering, not giving up on something financial, because we definitely have the Six of Coins right after that, or it's just something where perhaps you have not been getting your just due, right? So in the fifth house, maybe you're not getting enough time to yourself. You're not getting enough time to go out and have fun, to, meet with friends, to explore romance, to spend time with your children or your nieces, your nephews, etc., grandchildren, etc. So it looks to me that somebody's stepping in and balancing everything out for you. So this could be you getting a loan, you receiving a small paycheck or a small bonus. This can also be recognizing that you're no longer being taken for granted. And the reason I say no longer is we have death in the reverse. Death in the reverse means that something negative, something difficult, something traumatizing, something getting in your way has been released or will be released during these 28 days. So whatever kind of financial blockage you might have, that's going to be gone. Whatever kind of, paternal blockage you have, perhaps with a father figure or a boss, that will be removed. Whatever type of situation with regards to commitment and you being treated properly is also going to be resolved. And then here's where things get amazing. We also already know you're going to have success in love and romance because this is the house of love and romance, right? So success in love and romance, fantastic, which makes you super happy with this Queen of Cups. But you get this brand new message, either a new message or an epiphany. And when this comes in, Pisces, it gives you an opportunity to start fresh, an opportunity to go hang with friends, an opportunity to go experience life, to just not worry about FOMO and YOLO and just go do it. Just go do something, have a great old time. So it looks really fantastic, especially with the Fool being your final card there. I like that. It looks great. You're going to have a decision. Do you jump down the rabbit hole and explore life, or do you sit back in a corner and let life pass you by? So that's what I have for Pisces. All right. After Pisces, we go to Aquarius. Aquarius, Cancer is in your sixth house. So if you have Cancer in your birth chart in your sixth house, well, where the new moon is anyway, Cancer 24 degrees, 55 in the sixth house, or you are an Aquarius and don't know your birth chart. Let's see what we've got for you. Sixth house has to do with when we look at the sixth house, it has to do with our work routines, our health routines, our life balance, things of that nature. Oftentimes when you've got movement in the sixth house, that's usually those times when you sit down with your nice little planner, you get your little planner out. Here's my little planner. You get your little planner out and you start analyzing your schedule and saying, all right, I think I should make some changes here in order to accomplish something. Or you start a new gym routine or start a new diet, something of that nature. So Aquarius, you might be, putting in some extra effort at the gym, maybe changing up your food plan, might be changing up your work plan, something of that nature. What have we got for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, we start out with the 10 of coins. Money, 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 honey. So if you change up your work routine, you have the potential to bring in increased income. That's huge. That's huge. It also be just peace. I figured you'd want to hear about money. You're Aquarius. But it can be peace and stability and, long-term relationship, things of that nature. Aquarius and the sixth house. Aquarius and the sixth house. Feels like a movie. Aquarius in the sixth house. We've got Aquarius being a rebel in the sixth house, and they're creating their own workout plan. All right. I love the rebellious Aquariuses. Y'all make the world much more interesting. And you're such progressive thinkers. You have the potential to be the strongest innovators. So if you're on the brink of a new invention, keep working on it. All right. So as we said, money, 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 honey, abundance, Aquarius. But yet there's emotional sadness. It's interesting. So we see you putting work and effort into, it looks like it's going to be work and effort into your home life and your career, basically, because we have both the 10 of coins and the 9 of coins. So I do see success on the work front, on the financial front, with consistent effort. However, there is a strong potential for you to feel emotionally depleted. And so you could be using work and using career to basically deal with a strong emotional turmoil, a strong emotional upheaval. There's this sense that, love isn't going to come your way, or love has left your life, or the love of your life is outside of your reach. There's a really intense sense of lost hope on the emotional front. But yet, we have this cute little message comes in here. Could be somebody who's very sweet, very charming. Whatever message, whatever this person says, triggers something with you on the career front that helps you to put more effort in and receive more success. It makes everything clear as to why there is not emotional fulfillment right now. I feel that if this emotional situation was resolved, you may not have the time to put into work and career in the present moment. That may be what comes through. That yes, you've got a new cycle coming and you have an old cycle ending. And while emotionally you're taxed, you've had enough of something or someone, when it comes to your future and your direction, you're clear. You know what you want. You know what you're going towards. And you have the potential to bring in a great deal of income and success from it. But it may not have been the case had this love interest been around. And so that doesn't mean that they're not going to come back. It doesn't mean that they're not going to re-enter your life or that somebody else isn't. It just means that it all becomes clear as to why in the present moment it wasn't the right timing. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Capricorn. Capricorn, how are my Cappies doing? Capricorn, the Cancer new moon is in your 7th house, unless you know your birth chart. 7th house, new moon in Cancer, 24 degrees, 55, or Capricorns. Let's see what we've got for you. 7th house is your most closest relationships. your family, your siblings, whomever is the closest to you, your romantic partner, your children, whomever it is that you consider to be your closest relationships, they are represented in the seventh house. Let's see what's going on here. There might be some emotional turmoil there, just so you know, because Cancer can be emotional, can create a little bit of emotional instability for you. Oh my. There will be words between you and another. Okay. So the Temperance card. Stress, strain all around. You trying to keep it together. You saying, all right, fine. I'll deal with that tomorrow. So here's the interesting part. I do feel that you are going to have words with another person. Um, I I see that this is actually going to be positive. At first, it looked like it might end up being negative, but I actually see that it's going to be quite positive. However, in the very beginning here, I show you under a great deal of stress and strain. Stress and strain, difficulty, you holding back, you putting some money aside, perhaps not earning what you should be earning for, your current potential, that sort of thing. In some way, you're protecting and guarding yourself. We've got some really great communication coming in, and it's fantastic. We got the Ace of Swords along with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very thorough, very direct, very honest. So, whatever news, whatever this opportunity is that comes in, it very likely is going to be from somebody quite honest and quite sure of themselves. With these two cards, just because of the fact that it is a new moon in Cancer, I always recommend you read all contracts to the nth degree. Don't miss anything in a contract, all right? But I do see that this strong new possibility is going to bring what? Money for you too. Money, money, honey. All right. So it's going to bring peace. It's going to bring stability. It's also going to bring some sort of collaboration between you and another. So it's very possible that somebody's coming forward with an offer to collaborate, to either start a business together, start a project together, start a creative project together, something that is going to bring about success for you and bring about a sense of peace and to take away some of this stress. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. All right, my dears. Let's see. We are on Sag. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, or those of you with the new moon in Cancer, 24 degrees 55 in the eighth house. Eighth house is tough. Eighth house is endings and new beginnings, Sagittarius. It's an uncomfortable place to be at. Endings and new beginnings can also be the house that rules over sexual things. So you might have you can either have a positive or negative sexual experience in the next 28 days. It also rules over shared finances, taxes, things like that. You could get a tax bill in the mail. All right, let's see what we've got for Sagittarius. The new moon in Cancer in the eighth. Might get a bill on your house too. Be aware. Alrighty. If you have two children, they're represented here. If you're dealing with two children or two people who act like children, they're represented here. This could be two separate messages coming in for you. With the Four of Cups, this is almost, in this particular case, it's kind of an I don't care attitude, It's all right, fine. You want to start something, fine. You want to end something, fine. Whatever. Tax bill came in, okay, I'll deal with it, Um, roommate situations could come up here financially. And this is you just not really having too much of a zest or a zeal for dealing with things. There is a focus. I'm going to draw right to the center card, Sagittarius, because there's a focus on something that you've been waiting for. I don't feel you're waiting anymore. Whatever this is that you've been waiting on, it looks like you're going to say, forget that. I'm moving on because you're ending with movement, but you're starting here. You could have received some sort of news about some beautiful opportunity coming your way, whether it's financial, whether, a new job, or with regards to a person. You could be receiving some news indicating that there's going to be some movement forward. But yet, I see, Sagittarius, you're just plain tired of waiting. These two people here, if this has to do with love, could be creating this sense of, well, maybe you've been waiting for somebody to return to your life, but now you suddenly have two new suitors. What do you do, right? What do you do? It's a little bit confusing. Perhaps you get two job offers. One is fun and exciting, and the other one is more lucrative. What do you do? You've been waiting for something specific, but it hasn't come. We have movement forward with the Eight of Wands. And so, Sagittarius, I feel that you will be asking a lot of questions about these two opportunities or these two people. And you are going to ask a lot of questions so that you can receive some sort of enlightenment about which direction to move in and whether or not these directions are positive for you going forward. There will be some endings because you're going to say, I'm not going that direction. And there will be some new beginnings because you are going to choose a new direction. But I feel like there's going to be a distinct ending on you waiting for the movement of another or waiting on something specific. It's like you've had enough. You're ready for something new. So that's what I've got for you for the next 28 days, Sagittarius. Next up is Scorpio. Scorpio, we see that you have it. This is connected to the ninth house, which is where the new moon in Cancer is currently in the transit ninth house. But for you, it would be the ninth house. Let me show you. All right, Scorpio. So if we go back to you, you're over here. So Scorpio would be the first house. Sagittarius would be the second. Capricorn would be the third. Aquarius, the fourth. Pisces, your fifth house. Aries, your sixth house. Taurus, your seventh. Gemini, your eighth. And the ninth house is Cancer. All right, so let me take a look and see what we've got for you for this new moon in Cancer. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Wands. Whoops, almost lost the microphone. The Knight of Cups. Oh my. You may be dealing with a problem with a Leo. If you're dealing with a Leo, just a note, and the reason I say a problem is because you end up with some difficult cards, okay? The Sun is usually a card of happiness, but it's also a card of enlightenment. Because you're dealing with the ninth house, it will involve you investigating something, right? You investigating to acquire some sort of knowledge about something. It could be that you're acquiring knowledge about perhaps this person, if they are a Leo, or you're acquiring knowledge about some sort of communication that you receive from this person. It could involve travel. You might travel with this person and have a massive blow up. So be aware of that. That's highly possible. You start out with the Wheel of Fortune, which in most cases, I would say this is fantastic. If you had something bad happening, everything's going to turn to good. But if you got something good going on and this Wheel of Fortune comes along, you better watch out, Scorpio, because that's what I'm seeing here for you. We start off with this Knight of Wands. which is a great energy. It's an energy of moving forward. It's an energy of taking action. It's an energy of saying, okay, I am going to take action. Scorpio, you're having to take action on some sort of negative communication you receive, very likely from this person. Negative communication that you receive. It's almost like this person suddenly turns on you, right? They're charming, romantic, darling, sweet, and then all of a sudden they turn on you and kaboom. It is a night, so it could be somebody between the ages of 31 and 39 or 30 and 39. It's a very flaky energy also. You have the Temperance card. So I see that you're trying to keep the peace with this person. You're trying to keep the peace with this person, Scorpio. With Temperance, it's keeping things, content while all the stress is wallowing around you, right? All the stress is around you. There's a difficulty, there's a struggle, things of that nature. And I see you saying, okay, I'm gonna have to go deal with that. Let me just be patient. But something about this indicates this is not the first time you're dealing with this. It's not the first time you've had to deal with this struggle with this person. And in fact, it looks like you're ready to just drop it all because you're sick and tired of dealing with it. This is the stress. This is the strain. It's kind of like saying, how dare you talk to me like that again? How dare you treat me like that again? Um, you've almost had enough. It's like the straw that hit the camel's back. One more for Scorpio. Ooh, 8 of Swords. It could be because of somebody else's insecurity. Somebody else's insecurity, somebody else's fears could get in the way for you. It looks like you might be in for a tough new moon cycle, Scorpio. Scorpio, remain strong, whatever this is. I know you can handle it. You are capable, and I wish you well. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra. Let me go ahead and share screen, Libra. Libra. As you see, we're getting pretty close to the end here. We've got Libra, Virgo, and Leo. Libra, Virgo, or Libra, Cancer, the new moon in Cancer is in your 10th house. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as you see. So the 10th house has to do with career reputation, your career in general, but your reputation with others. And so this new moon in Cancer, it's interesting because Cancer can do very well in business, but they can also be very very strong-willed. So you may find yourself, putting your foot down about something with regards to work, or indicating that you're going to go in a new direction, or you may be very, very firmly rooted in your beliefs. So we're going to move on to you here in just a second, Libra. Virgo, it is in your 11th house, and Leo, your 12th. And so let's hop on over. Okay, Libra. Let's see what this new moon in Cancer is bringing for you, my dear Libras. New moon in Cancer for the sign of Libra, or those with the new moon in Cancer, 24 degrees, 55 in the 10th house. Got 2 cards already. They are face down. Make that 3. 2. Make that 5. Oh man, we've got the 4 of Swords. You could be on vacation from work during this time. You might need a well-deserved vacation from work. Yep, you do. Definitely. All right. Well, we have the sun for you as well. Thankfully, the sun for you in this particular case, Libra, is actually quite positive because it's not our overall energy, which could be indicative of a person or a place or a thing. Our overall energy is 4 of Swords. You either needing a break from work or you taking a break from work. And so we start off with this Knight of Cups. This is great. This is a really fantastic message in the career front. A great message in the career front. You know, some things happening along the way. Maybe you getting some sort of pat on the back from the boss for doing a good job, or recognition from your coworkers for doing such a fantastic job. And then all of a sudden things go awry. The Tower, out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, something goes wrong at work. Isn't that usual? But not only does it something go wrong at work, it's like you can't seem to let it go, or your boss can't let it go. Somebody can't let it go. Maybe the client can't let it go. Something goes horribly wrong. And it turns into drama central. And then we have you standing your ground, as I was saying, right? You standing your ground, you saying, hey, I did it right. I went by the book, whatever. You standing your ground saying, no, 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 no. I disagree with you. I disagree with you. I disagree with your viewpoint. I disagree with the way you're handling it, et cetera, et cetera. It's like you're really putting your foot down because you did something good. You did something good. You said something good, wrote a good email, did something positive, but yet it was perceived by another to be bad. I see it's going to turn around. By you standing your ground, I feel that you are going to receive recognition for what you did. It's going to become apparent. There will be enlightenment that you did the right thing, or that you did your job properly. There will be enlightenment. Look at this. Great news coming up. Lots of communication, happy communication, Page of Swords, strong communication from one person. I feel that it will come to light. You're going to have to stand your ground on a particular thing, but it will eventually come to light. It's like the truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. People can't hide things. People can't lie. The truth always makes its way out. And Cancer, I see that eventually you will receive vindication for whatever this is, and recognition for a job well done. So did I say Cancer? I'm sorry, Libra. Libra, I was referring to Libra the entire time. I was talking about Cancer because of the new moon. Libra. Libra, a job well done. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I called you Cancer. Sorry about that, Libra. I had Libra on the mind, so don't worry. Virgo. Virgo, the 11th house, the house of friendships. Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe you'll meet some new friends. Maybe you'll have, you'll connect very on an emotional level with some friends. Could also have some friendship drama. Could be either or. Hopefully it'll be positive. Let's see what we get. All right. Queen of Swords, the 5 of Coins. You might hear from a friend you haven't heard from in a long time. That's kind of cool. Communication from the past. Somebody you might not want to hear from. 6 of Coins in the reverse. A friend could be asking you for money. That would be a hard no on this. With this card in the reverse, along with this 5 of Coins, it's a hard pass on giving this person money. That won't be the case for all of you, but that will be the case for one of you. Wow, you got a lot of cards coming out. Okay, so you got good times and bad times with friends. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you got great times with friends. You got bad times with one friend. We've got one person coming in. It looks like they are going to cause some drama. They're either going to be looking for money from you, or asking you for a loan, or, hey, can I borrow $20 for something? Don't give it to them. It might not be for what they say. The Page of Swords in the reverse does indicate that there's some trickery involved with that particular individual. However, while you're sitting in this energy of not really knowing what to do, maybe losing some sleep, we have a beautiful energy coming in. We do have somebody else on the friendship level coming towards you. with the Queen of Coins. The Three of Cups and the Queen of Coins, it could be a reunion with a mother figure or with a female. It could be a reunion with somebody who owns their own business. This is a good energy because the Chariot brings you towards victory, gives you some sort of inspiration. The Three of Cups helps you to find a good, positive way forward through the advice of friends and family. I see it's almost like you're going to be like, I don't know what to do about this, but everything looks positive. Everything looks good. I mean, here's the Nine of Cups. Everything looks positive with regards to it. Complete clarity. Having the Three of Cups here really indicates a strong need to focus on your friendships, communicate with the people that are most important to you. Even if all that communication is just a hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Make sure you reach out and connect. Be careful about this person coming forward wanting something from you. That is not a true friend that's coming forward and trying to take from you. So do be careful of that. Be cautious and be aware that there is one person's intentions which are not good. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Oh my. And it says, see, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition because there's something that is secret, unknown to you. And last but not least, Leos, how are you? Leo, it is the new moon is in your 12th house. So for those of you that have 12th house new moon in Cancer, and or those of you that are Leos without knowing where your house system is, the 12th house is a very solitary energy. It's a reflective period. It's a spiritual energy. This could be you going within and trying to decide on something for your future. This could be you looking at, maybe going to therapy or getting real clear on something that's going on with you internally. Yeah, solitary energy. All right. Look at that. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, feeling really stressed out, really burdened, really struggling. Oh, Empress in reverse. If you have lost a child recently because of the Empress in reverse on the Ten of Swords, if you miscarried or if a child has passed away, my sincere sympathy to you. It's very possible that you could be in this situation of feeling a sense of lost hope with regards to a maternal energy. For those of you that are twin flame karmics and you know it, there could be a lot of really intense energy here of you recognizing that you are not a twin flame and that maybe your partner is connected to a twin flame. That could also be the case. For those of you that didn't get the new beginning that you were hoping for, waiting for, wishing for, there's a lot of mental energy being expended upon that. There's a lack of self-worth here. There's a lack of self-esteem showing with these two cards. Man, Leo, what in the heck is going on here? One more card for Leo, please. Leo, it's looking tough, all right? It's looking tough. My deepest sympathy here. All right. Leo. We have the energy of the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. She could be dealing with the Virgo. Virgo. I'm most concerned about these. So the Hermit also, this particular energy is also that of the 12th house. So, the Hermit is associated with the 12th house. It's just focusing on the fact that Leo, you're hanging out in this 12th house internal energy. And here, it's all up in the mind. It's like your mind's playing tricks on you, or your mind's, making you perpetually stuck in grief, perpetually stuck in a feeling of low self-esteem, a lack of self-worth, comparing yourself to others. We see this energy of waiting for something up ahead. And, you're waiting for something up ahead, but it's not quite here yet. To you, it may be the saving grace here, right? Like if this one thing happens, you could turn this energy around. It's like if only this one thing would happen, boom, it would be fine. If only there was this new beginning, boom, it would be fine. If only there was this money that comes in, everything would be fine. If only there was this relationship, everything would be fine. If only there was this marriage, everything would be fine. If only there was this house, everything would be fine. Everything can't be fine because it's not okay up here with the Ten of Swords. But not only is it not okay there, but we have the Nine of Wands. Beaten down and weary, tired of giving too much to a situation and maybe not seeing the return. Tired of giving so much to a situation and still feeling as if, you're being met with difficulties. You're being met with mental burdens. You're being met with struggles. It's like, where's the light at the end of the tunnel for the Hermit energy here for you, Leo? Give me another card on that, please. Okay, flying cards. I don't know what it is because they are not turned over. All right. There you are. Ooh, not good. Not good. Okay. Leo, this is you. King of Wands, it's Leo energy. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Anger, frustration. Making a decision on something you previously couldn't make a decision on because now you're ready to make this decision. On something negative. Angry and frustrated perhaps over having to deal with the same thing over and over again. Angry and frustrated perhaps with somebody else's sense of lack of self-worth or a lack of confidence. Leo, this new moon period could get the best of you emotionally and mentally. So it's going to be really important for you to give yourself a little bit of time and personal space. All right. Time and personal space. Is the Empress Moon Tarot website. There's a couple ways that you can get to the personal readings. You can click right here on this personal readings, or you can go to services and tarot readings. I do have a loyalty program right now where if you earn 100 points, you get a discount on readings as well. You will see that I have reduced the price of my readings and added several small offerings for you guys. I'm no longer doing live readings. We have a small personal reading, 15 minutes. Tends to go a little bit more, but 15 minutes is general. Twin flame energy reading. This is the short form, but it's longer than the twin flame soulmate readings that we do online. So it's a 25-minute reading. We have a 5-card one topic, a Celtic cross with a specific question, their thoughts and feelings towards you, 3-card quickie if you just need 3 cards picked, 7 minutes. And all of the policies and things of that nature are over here on the side. You can also go to the events tab where you will see the upcoming events. And as you see, this Wednesday, we have Twin Flame Soulmate readings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate all of you and thank you so very much. As always, Ocean signing off with kisses, mwah, 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 and hugs, and ta-ta for now. I will see you later. Love y'all.